That sounds good.
All right, day 28. I can't believe we're getting
Woo.
so
I
close to the end of this.
know. How has it been for you?
It's been good, but I know like what I was thinking, originally I was going to jump in with another partner, but I think I might want to do another again, but on my own, just going through because I have not been doing the before bedtime. So I was thinking about taking, or unless I just make that my goal with my next partner, but I was just thinking of going through the 42 days alone, but like mostly to do the bedtime routines.
Yeah, I mean, the first time that I did the routine, I did almost all of the routines, but I didn't do any of the laughing. And then the second time, I didn't do any of the laughing or any of the bedtime routines.
Oh,
So, so you
okay.
can still do them. I don't think that there's anything wrong with you going with a partner and doing them. So, I
Okay.
mean, it's up to you. I mean, I also think too, like if you choose to do it at a different time instead of like right before bed.
Yeah, probably. Or like if I can, if the next person I do it with can be dedicated like us to a time, then I can like set 5 minutes or 15 minutes after the call to do that and just do it, at least the days I'm working.
Right. And then the other partners I've had actually did them in the morning the next day before we got on the call too.
That's actually,
So,
yeah.
I mean, I think it doesn't really matter as long as you're doing them,
Yeah.
like what the time is. But I also don't think that like if you don't, if you get stuff out of the partner sharing, and the listening to spirit and the, um, partner speaking back and forth, then I don't see why you can't do that while you're doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But
Just
it's
show.
all up to you, like what you want, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, makes sense.
So,
Okay, so what does the have to tell you?
self-love is a practice of self-gratitude. Self-love requires radical acceptance, self-acceptance of what is, knowing that it's designed for your benefit, even when you don't understand fully.
That's, that's pretty good.
Thanks.
Something like flowed to me to wrote down a minute ago, and I like was gonna write it down when I came in here, and I forgot. Now I'm like, crap.
Are you writing something down?
Hmm.
Okay.
Sorry. Sometimes when it happens, I just kind of got to go with it. Okay, so I think it was something else in that, but they were like, this one's just as good. Like while I was getting tea ready, because I haven't had tea in a while. Hold on one second. Fine, I'll open the door, but I'll spray you. My poor baby. He's like, I had to put the medicine in his ear, and he was like crying really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm giving them an option to come in today. But anyways, it basically was like there's a different word that was used, and it was like let it flow to you. So like basically let the creativity flow to you, let the gifts flow to you, let the prosperity, I think that's the word, let the prosperity flow to you. Don't like force it. Like let it just happen, because sometimes like when I was building the website, I was getting overwhelmed because I'm like, well, I don't even have a goal. Like I don't even know what I want to do with that. And like where can I start? Should I should use this to get to this, like for the funnel side of it. And it's like I think that's what overwhelmed me so much, as I was going through it. And then I was like, maybe I shouldn't have never started, like all the should has nots, because I was trying to force like it to happen. So that definitely makes sense. Just to let it flow, like it'll come when it needs
Yeah.
to.
I think too, like a lot of times with neurodivergence, like we are optimizers. So we like when we plan things out, we want to do it the most efficiently and effectively, but that can be very hindrance and overwhelming. So sometimes it's just like pick a task and just do it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like if it's, if you have your list of things, just pick one and do it. And you can always go back to it. You can always go back to it and change it. But done is better than not done. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I think like that's one of the reasons like that I've learned is that there are two types of people, optimizers and taskers. Optimizers get overwhelmed, burned out, and taskers don't think about it. They just do a task and get it done. And if they need to go back and there's more tasks that based on it, then that's what it is. But I think that with neurodivergence, like that's the thing is that we see connections and we try to make it
Yeah.
the most effective, and like that can be overwhelming because it's just honestly just get things done so that you don't have to think about it, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So I get it.
And then the card I pulled, because I like to try to do this every day, even when with a message. Um, I can pivot under any and all conditions. I can pivot under any and all conditions. You have the ability to pivot under any and all conditions, but most of you are habitual in nature, and your patterns are so well enwrenched that at times the fastest path to joy you seek is for you to take your pivot as you sleep. By reaching for good feeling thoughts before you go to sleep, and then experiencing the benefit of the quiet mind that occurs while you sleep. And then, upon awakening, immediately turning to good feeling thoughts, you can accomplish the ultimate pivoting experience. And I have definitely experienced that before, like anybody that gets in an argument with someone, their spouse, best friend, family, especially a spouse when you go to, you live with them. It happens with everybody. And, experience this where we were in the midst of an argument, and then I was like, I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go to sleep because tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day and it's going to be a good day, um, so that's like what happened. And then I just was like, I'm switching this. And I like when I went to lay down, I was like, instead of having negative thoughts, I started like, tomorrow's gonna be a new day, tomorrow's a good day in my head, and thinking like as much positive thoughts as I can. And then I go to sleep, and then the next morning, he even was like, you seem a lot better today. And I was like, because I am, it's a new day. Like
Yeah,
I felt brand new.
especially if
Instead,
you're tired.
yeah, yeah. When you get mentally exhausted, it's like you're filling your pie back up. And, um, it's just like, but I've noticed I've had the experience before where if I didn't think the positive thoughts before bed, and it just was kept being negative because you're in those negative mindsets because you're, angry and upset, then I've, uh, like I said, experienced that where the next day I was like still mad, still upset, still angry because I went to bed angry instead of in, the midst of it, like, nope, we're going to change this. I mean, it takes practice, but
Yeah, for sure.
oh, shizzo, my nizzo.
Um, anything else?
No, I think I'm good. Jeez.
If the only prayer you say in your whole life is thank you, that would suffice. Meister Eckhart. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, as an example, you don't have to be perfect at it because, like, the first like couple of weeks into it, or like at least the first week for sure, I was like, gratitude every day, everything is gratitude. And then like I feel a sneeze coming on, sorry. And then it's like I started going with the motion of life, that I wasn't as like, I mean, I was grateful, but I wasn't saying it out loud or to myself as often as I, yeah, that's right. As often as I was the first like couple weeks. And so like I'm getting back into the pattern of it, you know.
Yeah.
So I just want to say that because I know like anybody, that ends up listening to this, you think, oh, well, they're doing this and they're perfect. No, we're not perfect. Like we're humans, and we get caught up in the worldly ways sometime. And like meaning we just kind of go into the daily grind, especially when you're working a 9 to 5. You just kind of like even those, I mean, I'm pretty sure you've been there, with living your joy and not working the 9 to 5. You're just getting your daily grind and forget to be as grateful because it's not in the program yet.
Right. And there's like a mental or psychological process that happens when you're healing, when you're reprogramming, it just doesn't automatically always, not every single thing that you reprogram is immediately a change. There's a process of like being unaware when you do a poor habit or you trying to implement a new habit or whatever, and you doing it, and then you realize then you have some awareness of like of change, and then you try to change and then you fall back off, and then there's this point where you're consciously repeating the pattern, but like you're aware of it and you're wondering, why am I still doing this consciously? And it's just like it's part of the process. And then you know um growth is not linear. It's messy, and you regress and you move forward, and one step forward, two steps back, and but it's not always like that. So, and then one day you realize like, oh, the time between when I do and I don't is shortening.
Yeah.
And so, and then one day it becomes natural, right? It becomes this like habit that you've been doing all the time. But we forget that because we were kids when most of our habits were created, and so we're trying to reprogram all of the years beforehand. And depending on when and where you start your journey, that can make it that much harder, because what wires together, or what fires together wires together, what wires together fires together, whatever.
Yeah, I get
I
what you're
think
saying.
it's so, and you get these ruts, and those ruts are hard to get out of and get into a new pattern, and you'll get into a new pattern, fall back into the rut, but it progressively gets easier.
Right. Absolutely. And the reason I was smiling so hard was because the other one in my cup fell off, and it says gratitude leads to love. I didn't get to read it, so I was like, oh yeah. And then
Yeah.
the other one, I forgot I was going to read it at the beginning. That's the word I was looking for, is let the and I didn't read this before, so it was like almost like a premonition, because let the opportunities come to you.
Yeah, I like that.
I just like was smiling and blown away at the same time. Like that literally was what came to me, like as I was trying to find the tea.
Yeah, nice. It's a good one.
I'm just writing that down. Okay. So express gratitude for some historical figure or event that has contributed to your life. For example, the forefathers of our community, of our country, our ancestors, leaders, war, families, or famines, the right to vote, etc. Hmm.
So I'm gonna say so. Obviously, I really appreciate the women's suffrage, which is the right to vote. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday, one day this week was the protection of gay marriage was protected, and like so that it wouldn't ever be nullified. So I want to like be grateful for the lawmakers and the protesters who started way back in like the 60s and stuff like that, especially in the time of like segregation. All of that kind of started there, and then all the way up until 2016 when was it 2016? I don't know when it was legalized, but it was legalized. I think it was, I don't know, I couldn't tell you. Gay marriage was legalized then, and then recently everyone was worried that it would be redacted or nullified when Trump was in office, and it now just came under Biden's, where it's protected and it can't be undone or whatever.
Even if another president comes in and tries to change that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I just was curious because,
I think that's what happened. So
okay. Because I always wonder, because I'm like, sometimes I asked my mom one time and I was like, well, I thought the presidents had say over anything, but
no.
that doesn't make sense to me. Why do we even have a president then when we have like they have to go through Congress and all this other stuff
Yeah,
in
the
order to be
legislative branch is it's a face.
okay? Yeah, that's why I
The
was like,
president
why?
is a face. I mean, the presidents do things because
Yeah,
they
almost like
represent a
right. It's like
specific
they're
party.
almost like the speaker.
Yeah, but the House, the Senate, and the Congress, like those are all the people that have the majority. But truthfully, it's the people.
Yeah, that's very true.
If we could get together and actually agree on things, then we could make things
Yeah,
move forward. But
yeah. One day it will happen.
right, so that's who I'm thinking. All those people that sacrificed and worked hard to get it protected.
I like that. Um, what comes up for me is like all the people that fought and all those that died in wars to like protect the country and for certain rights and um because like yesterday was it yesterday? Yeah, no, the day before went and watched a movie and it was about like these navy guys deviation or something like that it was called. But anyways, it just like I was crying during it because it's like I just think about all those people that died for in wars and fought in wars and the people that lost loved ones in wars. So like I just want to show gratitude to the families that lost people and the people that fought in them that are still here.
Mm. Yeah,
Because
freedom.
yeah, my my uncle, he actually both uncles, but one of them passed away, fought in I think it was the Vietnam. And there was a lot of horrible things that happened that I know they would not talk about. So I like that's why I want to show gratitude because it's not just the actual aspect of the war, but like the things that they made them do and go through as well. So it also not only did people lose family, they might have lost their loved one in a mental aspect as well, like because of PTSD or whatever else.
Yeah, and how did that contribute to your life?
I think like especially what was it the Civil War or like there was one war and I can't remember particularly that they were fighting for I think what was it like wasn't there a war like to fight for the rights to vote or like for
That was just protests and lawmaking for the right to women's right to vote.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was like getting at. So like the for that, you know, for our women to be able to vote, and um also like it helps for African Americans to be able to vote as well. And like that contributes because it's like I just want everybody to show love to everybody, you know, like where things are slowly progressing. And you know, and the I don't know, was there an actual war for the gay rights?
No, just protesting and stuff
Right.
like that. But I mean,
Okay.
in a not like a war to say war where our military was fighting, but I
Yeah.
mean, there's riots and protests and marches and
Yeah, absolutely.
it was right around the same time as Martin Luther King and segregation and stuff like that. Like there wasn't necessarily like a civil war,
Right.
but there were people on the ground fighting for their lives who lost their lives, not like the Vietnam War, World War One or two or whatever.
Right.
And
Right.
so
I know one thing I can say for sure is um I guess I should show more gratitude for it instead of being angry when it comes up, which is the Eiffel, is it not the Eiffel, the towers. You know, like there's a lot of people that died to save other people, and then because of that incident, it created them to be more up on security when it comes to like flying. So like I'm grateful for that because it makes me feel more secure when I'm going to airports or flying and you know going places.
right.
Like you know like it's not that you know like that's why I said it's I need to show more gratitude for it instead of being angry, you know, like you know, because I feel sad for all those that died for it, and I you know bad for those who lost family, but the gratitude, the outcome of it was, you know, it caused more security um, tactics, you know, like to actually, you know, uh, I guess we were in a bubble and then it like caused more security for people flying.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
All right. So I'll do the river guide. Can you
Okay.
see can you see events we might or might not have agreed with that have supported, even contributed to our lives? Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is all the like this just talking about how like things happen for a reason, even though they suck sometimes, there's a lot of good that comes out of it, you know.
Right. Yes.
There's like this person that was talking about, I read one of her books. I'm not the biggest fan of her, but I kind of see her point. She was talking about the 9/11 and the tower attack, and she goes, from one perspective, she's like, you can see all this destruction and hate and terrorism and etc. She's like, but in the other aspect, she's like, I was like in this specific place and people were showing so much love and support of one another. It didn't matter. Like people were getting bottles and running into fires and helping and doing all this like lovely things that are gratitude, and like it brought a lot of people together, which tragic events do happen like that. And I thought that was kind of interesting because when we look at it from one perspective, you know and but we can also look at for another, and both are true. Both are
Yeah.
true. Both, it was very tragic, very sad, heartbreaking, lots of death, and also there was a lot of people working and fighting to help and save, and it brought a lot of people together. And
Yeah. Yeah. Like a lot of firefighters and police officers died trying to save others, you know? So
right,
it,
and
that
civilians
makes,
too, like
yeah. Oh,
people
yeah.
all around were like
Definitely. Because they were just
helping
running
each
in.
other. And
And it sucks. Like it makes you sad. Like I get a little emotional because it's like, why does it take tragedy for people to come together like that? Why? Like why can't we just like use that as an example and people come together more instead of like always about out for themselves? I mean, they're not like 100% of the world or America is like that, but it's like a majority of them, and it just like sad to think that why does it take tragedy for people to actually come together like that?
Because we like our comfort zones and we don't like to grow if we don't have to because it's easier. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we get stuck in those ruts because
You should run for president, Megan.
no, absolutely not.
All right, do you want to go first?
Yeah. I acknowledge and thank Gaia Unlimited Me as the money, credit cards, plants, fishermen, shopkeepers, cooks, natural gas, truck drivers, orange juice, orange orange farms for participating in every meal and every product I use today. And today I am especially acknowledging oceans.
Mm. I acknowledge and thank Spirit Millions Me as money, credit cards, plant fishermen, shopkeepers, cooks, natural gas, truck drivers, people that created tea, um, and egg farmers, because eggs are good, for participating in every meal and every product I use today. Today, I especially acknowledging oceans. Our
Awesome.
world is pretty much like an ocean.
My spirit word today is spirit.
All right, and mine is goddess.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. Um, I am grateful for all of life. I know Spirit is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long. Just so you know, the second actions is supposed to be gratitudes in here. It's a mistake.
Over where it says you love being grateful, or
No,
I
I
choose.
choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful actions.
And you said it was supposed to be what word?
The second actions is supposed to be attitudes.
Oh, okay. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, attitudes. So it's supposed to be grateful because it has grateful actions in there twice. So one of them is supposed to be attitudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look down at the bottom.
Okay. I'm just gonna notate that in there.
I am grateful for all of life. I know Spirit is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
You love being grateful. Being grateful, you are present to the perfect spirit you.
I am grateful for all of life. I know Spirit is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful actions, and grateful attitudes all day long.
Okay, I see you, Megan, because you love being grateful. Being grateful, you are present to the perfect spirit you.
It's true. I am grateful for all of life. I know Spirit is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
I see that because you love being grateful, and being grateful, you are present to perfect spirit you.
I am present to that because I'm grateful for all of life. I know Spirit is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, grateful attitudes all day long.
I see that because you love being grateful. Being grateful, you are present to perfect spirit you.
It's true. I am grateful for all of life. I know Spirit is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
I see that because you love grateful. You love being grateful. Being grateful to you are means you're present to perfect spirit you.
Thank you. I am grateful for all of life. I know in my heart, Spirit is working in and through me for the best of all of life. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
Okay. Because Megan, I see that you love being grateful. And being grateful to you means you are present to perfect spirit you.
I am present to perfect spirit me because I am grateful for all of life. I know spirit is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, words, beliefs, actions, and attitudes all day long.
I see that because Megan, you love being grateful. And being grateful to you means you are present to perfect spirit you.
I am present to perfect spirit me because I am grateful for all of life. I know spirit is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful actions, and grateful attitudes all day long.
Good, because you love being grateful. Being grateful, you are present to perfect spirit you.
I am so grateful for all of life. I know spirit is working in and through me for the best of all, everyone, myself and you and everyone else. I choose to be grateful in my thoughts, words, beliefs, actions, and attitudes all day long.
Sorry. Good, because you love being grateful. And being grateful, you is present to perfect spirit you.
I am. I am grateful for all of life. I know spirit is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose the grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
Yes, because you love being grateful. And being grateful, you is present to perfect spirit you.
I am grateful for all of life. I know spirit is working in and through me for the best of all. This is the last one.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, it's not.
Oh, okay. Because I messed up a little bit. I counted wrong.
Oh, the next one is it.
Okay.
I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
Good. Because I see that you love being grateful. And being grateful you is present to perfection, grateful spirit you.
Thanks. I am grateful for all of life. I know spirit is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
Precisely. Because you love being grateful. Being grateful you is present to perfect spirit you. You are grateful for all of life. You know spirit is working in and through you for the best of all. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful actions, and grateful attitudes all day long.
Thank you. I love being grateful. Being grateful, I am present to the perfect spirit me.
Exactly, because you are grateful for all of life. You know spirit is working in and through you for the best of all. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, grateful attitudes all day long.
I do. I choose it because I love being grateful. I am present to perfect spirit me.
Exactly, because you are grateful for all of life. You know spirit is working in and through you, and for the best of all. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
It's true. All day long, I love being grateful. Being grateful makes me present to being perfect spirit me.
Exactly, because you are grateful for all of life. You know spirit is working in and through you for the best of all. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, grateful words, grateful attitudes all day long.
I love being grateful, Samantha. Being grateful, I am present to perfect spirit me.
Good, because you are grateful for all of life. You know spirit is working in and through you for the best of all. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
I love being grateful. It is so much fun. Being grateful, I am present to perfect spirit me.
Good, because you are grateful for all of life. You know spirit is working in and through you for the best of all. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful actions, and grateful attitudes all day long.
I love being grateful, thankful. So much gratitude. Being grateful, I am present and aware of being perfect spirit me.
Exactly, because you are grateful for all of life. And you know spirit is working through you and working in you for the best of all. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, grateful words, and grateful attitudes all day long.
I do. I love being grateful. Being grateful, I'm present to perfect spirit me.
Good, because you're grateful for all of life. You know spirit is working in and through you for the best of all and all of life. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful actions, and grateful attitudes all day long.
I do. I love being grateful. Being grateful, I am present to perfect spirit me.
Good. You are grateful for all of life. And you know that spirit is working in and through you for the best of all, for all of life. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful actions, grateful attitudes, grateful beliefs, grateful words, and grateful attitudes all day long.
It is very true. And thank you for witnessing that because I love being grateful. So much gratitude. Being grateful, I'm present to perfect spirit me.
Good. Because I see that you are grateful for all of life and you know spirit is working in and through you for the best of all. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful action, and grateful attitudes all day long.
It's true. I love being grateful. Woo! This is me loving being grateful.
There we
Being
go.
grateful, I'm perfect. I am present to perfect spirit me. Last one.
Yes. Good, because you are grateful for all of life and you
All
know
of it.
spirit is working in and through you for the best of all. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful actions, and grateful attitudes all day long.
Attitudes. I love being grateful. And being grateful means that I'm present and aware that I am and that everyone is perfect spirit me.
I like it. And I just had like deja vu.
I had deja vu last night too when we were doing tapping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always take it as a sign that
Yeah.
timelines are merging,
Oh, snap.
that you're on the right path.
Well, it was funny before we go on to mine, because when you were like I, and then you're like showed more like action and you're smiling, because I was gonna say smile while you say it, smile while you say you love gratitude, and just see how it felt, because like um I don't know, like even when like a couple times when I've done stuff, like that's where the also I felt a shift in myself. Instead of just doing it, I don't know. Like then you like I didn't, because like you at the end were like just perked up. Like I felt you were finally like feeling it.
Yeah.
Like you finally like was like I love it. So like what switched for you?
I mean, I not drowning as much.
True. I noticed we haven't been like young as much.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like it takes a few to get like that's why we repeat it 11 times. It's
Yeah.
just because, like you said earlier, it was like you go through the motions, but
Yeah.
and there's always resistance, you know what I mean? There's resistance to
Yeah, no, absolutely.
saying some of the things or whatever.
Right. No, I mean, just sometimes I don't get to see it in you as often, like, you know what I mean? Because I know that been on this path a lot longer than me. And it was kind of cool. Like at the end, you were like really into it, like yeah, like I'm loving this stuff. So I was like, yeah, cool. I finally got to see her switch in. So really tap into that. Not tap out, tap in. Okay, I am grateful for all of life. I know Goddess is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful actions, grateful words, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
You love being grateful. Being grateful you is present to perfect goddess you.
I do, because I am grateful for all of life. And I know Goddess is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, grateful words, and grateful attitudes all day long.
You love being grateful. Being grateful, you are present to perfect goddess. You.
That was cute. Good, because I love that you see that. And I love that I am grateful for all of life. And I know Spirit Goddess is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful actions, and grateful attitudes all day long.
I see that you love being grateful. Being grateful, you become present to perfect goddess you.
Absolutely. Because I am grateful for all of life. I know Goddess is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
True. I see you being that you love being grateful, and being grateful, you are present to perfect goddess you.
I am, and thank you for witnessing that because I am truly grateful for all of life. I know that Goddess is working in and through me for the best of all, and I choose grateful thoughts, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, grateful words, and grateful attitudes all day long.
I witness your gratitude because you love being grateful. Being grateful, you are present to perfect goddess you.
I do because I am grateful for all of life, and I know Goddess is working in and through me for the best of all. And I choose grateful thoughts, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, grateful words, and grateful attitudes all day long.
I see you love being grateful. Being grateful, you are present to perfect goddess you.
Exactly. And I'm glad that you see that because I am truly grateful for all of life. And I know Goddess is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful action, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
I see your gratitude and you choosing all of those things because you love being grateful. Being grateful, you are present to perfect goddess you.
Absolutely, because I am absolutely grateful for all of life. And I know Goddess is
You did that
working.
pretty well for like a few sentences.
I know, like once I really tap in and I don't laugh, I can do a pretty good job. And I know Goddess is working in and through me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
You love being grateful. Being grateful, you are present to perfect goddess you.
And I am thankful and grateful that you notice that because I am grateful for all of life. And I know Goddess is working through and in me for the best of all. I choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long.
You love being grateful. Being grateful, you are present to perfect goddess you.
I love it. My heart just filled with gratitude because I love and I am in love that I am grateful for all of life. And I know that Goddess is working in and through me. And I choose grateful thoughts, grateful actions, grateful words, grateful beliefs, and grateful attitudes all day long and in every situation.
I know, and that is true because you love being grateful. Being grateful, you are witnessing and present to your perfect goddess you. Last one.
Last one, girl. I am grateful for all of life, and I know that Goddess is working in and through me for the best of all. And I choose grateful thoughts, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, grateful words, and grateful attitudes all day long and in every situation.
Samantha, you love being grateful. Being grateful, you are present to perfect goddess you. You are grateful for all of life. You know goddess is working through in and through you for the best of all. And you choose to have grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful attitudes, and grateful attitudes or actions all day long.
Yes, because I love being grateful. Being grateful, I am present to Goddess me.
True. You are grateful for all of life. You know goddess is working in and through you for the best of all, everything around you. You choose with your actions, your attitudes, your thoughts, your beliefs, your words, all day long to be grateful.
I do, because I love being grateful. I love it because being grateful, I am present to God is me.
I see that you're present. You are grateful for all of life. You know that Goddess is working in and through you for the best of all. You actively choose and intentionally choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful actions, grateful attitudes all day long.
I do because I know that you know that I know that you know that I love being grateful, and I being grateful, I am present to perfect Goddess me.
I see that. You are grateful for all of life, Samantha. You know Goddess is working in and through you for the best of all. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, grateful attitudes all day long.
I absolutely do. Sorry, it's my turn. Because I love being grateful, even for my yawns. Being grateful, I am present to the perfect Goddess me.
I see your presence. You are grateful for all of life. You know Goddess is working in and through you for the best of all. You choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful actions, and grateful attitudes all day long.
I do, because I love being grateful. And being grateful, I am present to perfect Goddess me.
You are grateful for all of life all day long. You choose all of the things because you know that Goddess is working in and through you for the best of all. And when you choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful beliefs, grateful actions, and grateful attitudes all day long.
Absolutely, because I love being grateful. And being grateful, I am present to perfect Goddess me.
It's true. You are grateful for all of life. You know in your heart that Goddess is working in and through you for everyone, for all of life, for the best. And you choose grateful thoughts, words, beliefs, actions, and attitudes all day long.
Exactly, because I'm grateful, I am present to perfect Goddess me that I am.
See that. I witnessed, Samantha, that you are grateful for all of life, everything you see and don't see. You know that Goddess is working in and through you for the best of all of life, the very best. And you choose grateful thoughts, grateful words, grateful actions, grateful beliefs, grateful attitudes all day long.
I do. I'm so grateful for my yawns, and I just love being grateful. And being grateful is making me present to perfect Goddess me.
I see that. You are grateful for all of life. You know that Goddess is working in and through you for the best of every single moment, person, being, energy, day, etc. And you choose in your life all the time to be grateful through your thoughts, words, beliefs, actions, and attitudes all day long.
Exactly. Because I am grateful for you noticing that I love being grateful. And that being grateful is showing me, making me present to the perfect Goddess me that I am.
Nice. Samantha, you are grateful for all of life,
Mm,
everything you see and don't see. You choose to be grateful through your thoughts, words, beliefs, actions, and attitudes all day long because you know that Goddess is working in and through you for the best of all of life.
exactly. Exactly. Because I live to be grateful, and being grateful, I am present to Goddess me. Perfect Goddess me.
Last one. You are grateful for all of life. You know Goddess is working in and through you for the best of all. And you choose to be grateful thoughts, grateful Irish accent words, grateful beliefs, grateful actions, and grateful attitudes all day long.
Absolutely, because I live to be grateful. And being grateful, I am present to perfect Goddess me.
It's like a mixture of like Australian, British, and
Yeah,
Irish all in one.
yeah. That's funny. That's so funny. I don't think you could understand how funny that is to me.
Please, sir, can I have some more? It's like a British, like newsy, yeah, like Old English. Like, it's so funny.
It's so funny. All right. Well,
All right,
everybody
everyone,
have a
have a
great
great day.
day. Oh,
Bye.
that was funny. We said that at the same time.